Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is wonderful Eddie Marcus one more time. Getting ready to go to bed, but before I do, I want to drop another nugget on you. I got one nugget, two nuggets, and this is the third nugget. This is the golden nugget. And you know, if it's golden once, golden twice, golden three, that's gold. Look here. There are a lot of people that are really upset with what Donald Trump is doing as far as this country is concerned. And they are making jokes, calling him stupid and calling him crazy, say that he's playing to a particular audience, and that is what they are considering his support base. I want you to accept that as fact, but it's more than that. He's also playing to a different audience, and that audience is smaller than the audience that down there voting for him. This audience, he's putting on an act to prove to them that what they have concluded is proper. See, you have been conditioned, the American people, just like people in Germany, just like people in Russia, just like people in China, and other places, but you have been conditioned and trained just like everyone else. This is why you only accepted two representatives before you for the 2016 presidential election, and each of them were considered as evil, and you just chose the lesser of the two evils. Well, the point of it is that Trump is playing to what you call a conspiracy theorist. I don't know if that means many of you are not believers. You don't think that it's real. Well, if you don't think that this conspiracy stuff is real, then you are crazier than Trump. You know that there's always somebody trying to do somebody in. Always somebody trying to do somebody in. And those that are trying to do somebody in are not on their own. They got partners in crime. So what Trump is trying to do is just playing to these people that install presidents. You wonder why Barack was president. He didn't just become president. He was installed. He was chosen. Bill Clinton wasn't just president. He was installed. He was chosen. Miss Clinton wasn't. She was given a chance, but she wasn't good enough. So there have been no president. I don't know about the beginning. Maybe George Washington, I don't know. He might have been installed too by the mother country. But every president is installed. Now, many of them might not even know it. That's why they are assassinated, or they are attempted assassination. So what I'm saying to you, Trump, is just following the rule book of dictatorships, just like Putin did, just like Yang, whatever that name is, in China, and the guy in North Korea. These are just people who do practical stuff when they want to take over government. Now, you say that the Constitution, you smart people are going to stop Trump. If you don't move, well, it might be too late. You've given him almost 3 years to saturate this nation with all that crazy stuff. And he got it set up such a way that anything you do, when he starts saying it's crazy, it's going to appear just as crazy as anything that he's doing. And the powers that be is going to facilitate what he's doing. That's why he has an AG that is there to protect him. That's why he has those people placed in the Supreme Court that's there to protect him. That's why he got other people that he has appointed that they are there to protect him. And those that you kind of had some faith in, that you were glad were there, they know the game that's being played, and they didn't want to play that game. That's why they were out, and now they are not talking. So what am I saying to you, ladies and gentlemen? You kind of messed up, especially where your leaders are concerned. But there is one choice. You can fix this thing. You can fix this thing. They are trying to play games, and Trump is going right on. And you are getting in an awful fix. I don't care what your status is, or whether you're a farmer, or whether you are in manufacturing, what all these things in. This man is messing you up, so you will be really screwed up, and all of a sudden, they're going to have to come out of the closet and try to fix things for you. And when they try to do that, you're already fixed. So you, the American people, I want you to know that those people that you've been trusting in, they've been lying to you. Some of them been telling you good stuff when it didn't matter so much. Just like Trump told all those lies about what he was going to be about when he got into office. Is he about that? Well, those are the lies that have been told all the time. I want you to know that the power to fix this is in your hands. Now, since Trump is seen to be violating the Constitution, violating the law, when they say no one is above the law, he is, so far, and they're trying to strategize on the long run on a political scheme as if they're going to get him down. Let me tell you something. This is what I advocate. I'm a spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people. And I love you because God loves you and God is in me. And he's given me this golden nugget to tell you. So since Trump wants to be above the law, the Attorney General is above the law. And when you get in that real part where it goes to the Supreme Court, you're going to find out that it's going to solidify that these guys are above the law. So what I say to you, if you want to fix this stuff, I say to every last one of you who got relatives that's in jail, you already know that the Constitution is not working for you. It's working for others and not you. They are breaking the law and still out. We break the law, we are locked up. You, the people, I want you to know, this is what you should do. I recommend this. Go and organize yourself with your local community, and then I want you to go to the authorities and demand that your relatives are released from jail. This is if they got nonviolent crimes. Now, if they got violent crimes, keep them turkeys in jail. You don't want to put no violence back out on the street. But people that might be in jail for stealing, you know why people steal. They need some more of what God has prepared for them that they don't have because it's already been stolen or taken from them. So you demand that if they have in there for nonviolent crimes, I'm just going to say stealing, I don't know too many of that other stuff. If they're in there for handling drugs, selling it, smoking or whatever, demand that they are released from jail. And why do I say that? I say that because the president, the AG, and the powers that be are proving that the Constitution and what we call the law is only for you and not for them. But everything was supposed to have been designed for you, the people, meaning it works for you or you, the people, got the right and the authority to change it. So, go down to all these jails all over this country. Tell them let your folks out of jail. Tell them you're not going for it. If Trump can't go to jail, if the AG can violate and all these people in position of power can lie, you go to court and tell a lie, they put you in jail for lying. But these jokers just lie, and laughing at you. So I say to you, demand that they are removed from jail. Demand that Trump is above the law, then your relatives should be above the law. And anybody else, as long as it's not a violent crime. You want to get these violent people off the street. But everybody else must be free. Now, what's going to happen? Either they'll ignore you or they'll get on Trump's back. They will prove to you that if your relatives got to stay in jail, and this is what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you your folks got to stay in jail. So if your folks got to stay in jail, by your actions, it will force them to put Trump in jail if he's supposed to go there, AG if he's supposed to go there, and anybody else in power if it is determined that they have violated the law to such a degree that they should be there. And that way, when the law works against them just like it does everybody else, then we can get back on the right track, and then you can start making plans to take over the system in a godly way, to do those things that God designed to be happen. And I tell you, that is the beginning of your peace, your prosperity, your freedom, your joy of life, and the fulfillment of your dreams. Now recognize there's always going to be evil around. I was talking to a friend today. He said, life is like a yardstick. And one extreme is heaven, on the other extreme is hell. And you cannot just cut, if you cut it in the middle, at that, let's say, how long, 36 inches? Let's say you cut it in the middle, half of it and half of it. Each half will have what you call the good side and the bad side. 12 inches, one would be good, 12 would be bad. You can't miss it. Otherwise, how can you determine what's good or how can you determine what's bad, they say. So what we're saying is going to be there. But the subject matter, the interest is, where do you stand? If you stand the heavenly way, you're going to feel it. And even if they kill your body, the master got something fantastic for you. If you were crazy and a devil, They kill your body. But the master got something for you because that's what you deserve. You shall reap what you sow. You cannot get away from it. So I want you to understand this is the third nugget. Use it for what it is designed for. And that is to either put those people in power where they're supposed to be. And if you can't control them, then set your people free. Until next time, this is Eddie Marcus saying, Revolution, the people's only hope. Thank you. Bye-bye.